Yo, Charlotte, this your man from the Vibe. C-Mac 88's Unique Artist Volume 3, The Trifecta, is taking over Crown Station. Saturday, June 13th. Door swing open at 8. Ladies, be that 50th in line.
Yo, what up? It's your boy Time Out, and this is Volume 3. This is The Trifecta. C-Mac Unique Artist. Don't miss it. Crown Station. Be there. Yo, what up? It's your boy Time Out, aka T Matrix, man, and we back again for a new banger, man. Yo, so check this out, right? So I'm on, like, I wake up this morning, right? And first thing I do, I jump on doggone TikTok, right? Jumping on TikTok, Instagram, and I'm seeing all of these doggone people talking about Distrokid is for sale. Distrokid is for sale. They selling they platform, and then I'm seeing all of this stuff about people talking about all the other distributors are gonna follow suit. This is the first thing that I see, y'all. I told y'all this way back. I brung this information to y'all way back, and I'm just seeing platforms talking about it now. Like, to some of my personal friends, my personal friends and artists that I talk to on the phone, I've shared this information with them. To even the ones who have Distrokid. Like, and the crazy thing is, like, I brought this information to y'all way in advance. Like I brought this, I ain't even go, it's like the way I got the information was from a producer friend of mine that lives in California. I got this information from him, and I'm gonna give his name, His name is D Lynch. I used to deal with D Lynch back in the day. Matter of fact, he was one of the first producers to really start working with me, man. Like, he used to, he had a contest that I entered myself in, and when I entered into the contest, I won the contest. And the contest was, he had this one beat, and he was like, whoever could spit the best 16 on this beat, they go win free beats for life. Well, when they say free beats for life, it's not necessarily, like, it ain't gonna really be free beats for life, but it's gonna be an ass load of beats. So I had this contest. I entered into the contest, and I won the contest. This was a while back. And me and him, we've been friends ever since. We communicate on email and all of that. So, as a matter of fact, we've spoken personally on several occasions. He even asked me to do some work for him, and I did some work for him, or whatever, to help his website. So the thing is, I brought this information to y'all, to this side of the world. Like, in California over there where he stays at, they get this information fast, and they know it. They know, they be up to date on it. So I got this information from him. I brought this information to the masses, and people are just starting to talk about it. They're just starting to talk about it. It's almost like it's so much of a delay, and I brought this information to y'all as soon as possible. And what I want to say is this: look, y'all, now is not the time to be wasting your energy, man, on stuff that like on rented land. Like, if you have an audience and your audience is over there on a platform that you don't own, then what does that mean for you? I want you to think about this. Say, for instance, let's do a hypothetical situation. So, let's do a hypothetical situation, right? Let's say that I am the owner of Rhythm website, right? Let's say that Rhythm website. This is a hypothetical. I'm just creating something up. Say that I'm the owner of Rhythm website, right? And let's say that Rhythm website is the big distributor. Let's say they're a super big distributor, right? I'm the owner of Rhythm website, and it's a super big distributor. All right, this is thought provoking exercise. So, all right, let's say I have over 2.5 million artists on that I distribute for on that website, right? So that means I distribute for them, and all of those artists are paying me as their distributor, right? Let's bring it into context. Those artists, they don't own the website. I own the website. So those artists are renting distribution. They're renting distribution because they don't have ownership over there, right? So now, like I said, I'm the owner. I'm the owner of the website. I say, okay, you know what? What I'm going to do is I'm going to sell Rhythm website to the highest bidder. I'm going to sell to the highest bidder for $2 billion, right? Right. So boom. Okay. All right. I put it up for sale, right, for $2 billion. All right. Let's say some rich elitist, some rich whale comes up and they say, hey, I'm going to buy the website from you. I'm going to buy the website from you for $2 billion, and they sign over that check. Bam, $2 billion. Bam, I take that check. Bam, boom. I'm $2 million richer, right? I have no more connections or ties to Rhythm website. Now, the new owner who just bought it, the rich whale who just bought it, let's say he says, let's do a policy change. Okay, so to all of the 2 million artists that we had, 2.5 million artists that we have over here, instead of us paying them what we've been paying them, how about let's cut it in half, and then let's add more charges for our features, so they have to pay more, right? If hypothetically speaking, they can do that. They can do that. All right. What is your artist agreement? Do you know what your artist agreement is through that distributor? Do you know that? Like, I know we haven't been taught to know these type of things, but we should know these type of things. What is your artist agreement over there? What does it say? Like, what do you actually own at the end of the day? All right, these are all questions that should be going through your mind as independent artists. Y'all should be thinking about this thing. So, what you want to do instead of, because I can't present a problem without presenting a solution. What you want to do is you want to be able to own your own material. You want to be able to own your own material, and you want to be able to own your audience. You want to be able to own your fans. So the way that you own your fans is you have your own platform to where your fans can go, they can listen to your music, they can go and they can purchase your music direct to you. You can keep up with their email list, their phone numbers. You can keep up with whatever it is, however you keep in contact with them. What is it? Email, phone number, I don't know, fax number if you do that. But you have all of that information. The most powerful artist, whether you independent or a major, the most powerful artist has the ability to, at any moment, send a contact to all of their fan base and tell them what they have going on. Say, for instance, I'm just gonna give you a little example. All right, I like on TikTok. I have a good following, a decent sized following on TikTok, right? Say if all of those people that follow me on TikTok that really rock with your boy, right? Say, for instance, if I had the ability to reach out to all of them quickly, direct to them, and say, hey, I got a project dropping. I really wish y'all would check it out, blah, 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 whatever. It's going to be dope, right? if I really had that power to really reach out to them, boom, that's powerful. That's powerful because now you have the direct ability to get in contact with your fans. That's what we want as independents and as like even some major artists. Like I'll give you an example. J. Cole. J. Cole. What did Cole do? Cole said, okay, all right, I'm gonna put out this album, and the only way you're gonna be able to get this is if you go to this website. Who owns that website? He does. He owned that website. You go over to the website, you like, I gotta go check out this new album, right? That's what you're thinking. You get to the website, and then oh snap, what did he do? Just because you went over to the website, he says you have the ability to pay whatever you want to pay for this project right here, right? This it might be a single. Say he got a single. He said if you want to go check it out, you got the ability to pay whatever you want. You set your own price, right? So, bam, that's one thing. Now, while you over there, it's gonna be a pop up that says, "Hey, album coming," and then you like, "Oh man!" And just by you being over there, being able to get on that website, you just got that album. You see the albums coming out, and you like, "Oh man, I want to check this out." So you go check it out, and now, bam, you could directly purchase that album. That's what independent artists need to do. And I know I've been beating this like a dead horse, saying basically what we have given y'all the opportunity to do. And I've said it time and time again, man. I've talked about Syncify. I've talked about how Syncify is a platform for artists first, for independent artists first. I talked about how you can you can upload your music, and you can put it behind a paywall. When I say put your music behind a paywall, what I'm saying is you have the ability to sell your music. All right, that's what you have. You have the ability to sell your music. Like, and this is without people being like they can either go there and they can purchase your music without listening to it. Say if you already have hardcore fans and they already know they like you, they can go there and purchase your music. Or you have the ability to put your music there to where they can just listen to it. Like if you want to put a free album up, you could put a free album on Syncify. That way they can just go listen to it and get used to you. You can do that. But if you don't want to put a free album, if you don't want them to be able to hear it until they pay for it, you can do that too over at Syncify. Syncify is artist first, right? We're gonna have the ability to upload merch, if we haven't already, but we're gonna have the ability to upload your merch. You can be able to sell your merch. You can be able to sell everything. Now y'all need to think about. I've done this. I've said this 1,000 times. Like on all of my continuous videos. If y'all don't know who I am, let me go ahead and take a chance to introduce myself again. My name is Time Out, aka T Matrix. Right. So y'all have the ability to sell your music and your merchandise on Syncify directly. Syncify, don't just think like I think where the disconnect comes in is we think that y'all are thinking that Syncify is it's not for you. It's not just for you. That you thinking that, oh man, it's gonna be a lot of people. It's gonna be a lot of artists over there. It's gonna be a lot of other music up there. No, look, that's the wrong way of thinking about it. Like the way you should think about it is, all right, if you are, you know what, I'm gonna say it like this: if you're a serious artist, meaning as in you are aspiring to tour, You're aspiring to do shows. You're aspiring to do showcases. You are aspiring to get to higher levels in your career. Then you need to have one solid place to where you can send your fans. Like if you just got finished performing your show and you have say it was 3,000 people in the building, right? And when you performed, they was rocking with you. You had the crowd like you was an MC. You really was a real MC, and you had the ability to control the crowd. That's what an MC is, a master of ceremonies. MC, master of ceremonies. So you had the ability to control the crowd. They became fans, right? Instantly. So you get off stage from performing your 3-song set, right? And what happens is they go come up to you, man. How can we find your music? Where can I get that? Where can I get that song from? Where can I get that album from? Where can I find you at? You can find me over at Syncify, like the official. It's called syncifyofficial.site. Matter of fact, you can have a QR code on your phone, and you pull up the QR code on your phone, right? And you hold it up like that right there. They take out their phone, put it on their camera, they scan the QR code. A big middle block is gonna come up and say syncifyofficial.site. They click on it. Oh, excuse me, I'm sorry. Losing my voice. They click on it and it takes them directly to Syncify. And from there, they just search your artist profile, bam, click on it, boom. They got your whole profile, your whole song list, your whole track list, albums that you have that's about to come out, like how to pay for them, purchase them, or whatever, and that money goes directly to you. We don't see none of that because you have the ability.
803-854-4673.
I don't know who that is. Anyway, you have the ability to I lost my train of thought. You have the ability to put in your information, your pay information, your information for your debiting information, your bank information, and you link it directly to Syncify. All right, so say for instance, if you don't have a bank account, but you got a Cash App, you put your Cash App information right there. That way people can pay you directly. Say you don't have Cash App. Let's say you have Venmo. You put in your Venmo information. That way people can pay you directly. Say you don't have Venmo. Say you have PayPal. You put in your PayPal information so people can pay you directly. They're not paying me. They're not paying me. They paying you directly. So this is a way to go directly to your fans. No middleman required. That's the opportunity of what we've been giving y'all, man. And I felt like I needed to do it one more time because I'm looking on Instagram and I see all of these. I'm like Instagram, Facebook, not Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube. All these people they're just starting to talk about what I have talked about months ago. You don't believe it? Go look back and talk. Let's see. I talked about this a while back when I first got the information from D. I first got this information and I talked about it. And not only that, I also, once I first got the information, I sent a message to the lady, she's the music attorney lawyer. I sent her a message and I gave her the information. Matter of fact, I basically sent the whole conversation, the whole conversation between me and D Lynch. I sent that directly to her. So like I'm telling you, man, like yo, I've been trying to let people know, and the crazy thing is, people still will put their money. They still, I mean, look, listen. Don't get me wrong. I need to make a correction or an adjustment, if you will. All right. if, let's say for instance, I know my independent artists out there, I know y'all done paid your hard earned money for this distribution that y'all have. And I know you still have it and you don't want to say, well man, I just paid my $50 or my $60 or my $150. I just paid my money to this distribution. I ain't gonna sit there and all gonna not use it. Okay, let me tell you how you supposed to use it. Because a distributor, their job is to put your music in front of the masses, right? That's their one job. Their one job is to put your music in front of the masses. They're not supposed to do nothing else. Like, they're supposed to make sure it looks like it's in a good package. It looks good for the whatever the platform is, whether it be Amazon Music, Amazon Music. All right, let me see if I'm gonna give y'all a little. I'm gonna go a little bit deeper. Okay, so Amazon Music, Apple Music, Spotify, Deezer, Tidal, all of these platforms where people listen to music widely. Okay, they have a certain way that they want the music presented, right? They have a certain way they want this music presented. They might say, okay, I need the picture to be in this type form. I need to make sure that the picture doesn't look like it's like it has to have high quality. I need to make sure that is nothing extra, no extra stuff on this picture, no extra words. Y'all like independent artists, y'all should understand this grind. Y'all should understand what I'm saying because y'all go through this all the time. Like y'all have those conditions that y'all have to meet with the cover art, and that's where that's coming from. That's not coming from your distributor personally. That's coming from the places where the music is going to be uploaded to. They have conditions that have to be met, right? So those conditions that have to be met are not coming from your distributor. They come from the platforms. You get it? It comes from the platforms. The platforms say, we need you to meet these 5 conditions with your cover art, or else we won't put it up. The platform says that, not the distributor. So, bam. And this is some real game. So the platform tells you we need it to look this way. All right. The platform, once you met the conditions, now they say, oh yeah, that looks good. It looks like something that's presentable, presentable and worthy of our website. To have on our website to where it looks good, to where it's not like an eyesore. Because they don't want eyesores. They don't want something that looks like an eyesore. So that's the conditions. All right, but anyway, back to what I was saying. You need to you really need to think about owning your own site, your own platform. But yeah, I almost lost thought. All right, so back on this conversation with the distributors. All right, the way that you are supposed to use these distributors, and I got this idea. I saw this from Curtis King, right? What Curtis King does is, see, he creates a song, right? Say he just got finished. You just got finished creating your song, and you like, man, I want to share this with the people. Okay, but you don't only want to share it with the people. You want to advertise, because the main job of a distributor is to advertise your music. Yeah, that's the main job. You're paying that yearly fee for your music to be advertised in a location, right? And it's just an advertisement. That's all it is. You're paying to get that music advertised to as much people as you can, and that's why they say, okay, we can put it on all of these platforms, right? But the sauce comes in here. You say, okay, I'm just gonna give you a snippet of the music. Like, and even if you look at the distributors, like they tell you how like what's the least amount it has to be as far as the length of the song. So you give them a snippet, right? And let's say once that snippet goes off, let's say if you gave them like 45 seconds, once that snippet goes off, you don't have to leave the free space. What you do is you come on there and you say, hey, look, I know y'all was listening to the song. I'm sorry I had to interrupt the song, but y'all over here listening to these samples. Y'all taking samples like y'all at Sam's Club or something like that, when y'all could be over here where the real party is. And then you give your website. You say, look, why y'all over here at Sam's Club when y'all can really come to the restaurant and y'all can have a meal over at syncifyofficial.site.com, where y'all can find a real deal over here, and where you also got the opportunity to purchase this music, and you can listen to the free albums as much as you want over here. Yo, come check out syncifyofficial.site.com. Boom, it's your boy T Matrix. Like, you hit them like that, right? That's what you do. Now, you just did two things. You utilized your distribution, and you also sent your fans to the official site, which is your site, where you are the owner and where you have the control at, to where now they can purchase directly from who? Who can they purchase from? They can purchase from directly from you. You see what I'm saying? They can get it directly from you now. That's the correct way to use the distribution, because you basically get your message out there to the people. And once you get it out there, they're like, oh man, okay, so that means it's really over here. Oh, let me just check it out. Yep, that's it right there. Word, this is where the real party at. So boom, you're doing two things. You're sending out your one song snippet, and the distribution is able to play it for the masses, right? The masses hear it, and then they're like, oh man, if I want to go get this full jump, only place I can go get it is over here. They go over there, bam, now they got it, access to it, just like that. You see what I'm saying? So that's the fill in the blank, because I know y'all like, dang man, I done paid for that distributor. Like what? Like, I don't want to feel like I'm wasting my money. Don't waste your money. Do that right there instead. That's gonna give you the ability to kill two birds with one stone. No pun intended. If you know what I'm talking about. I got a song called Two Birds One Shot. Anyway, yeah, that's what you should do, man. That's what y'all should do. And I've been giving y'all this information like months in advance, man. You know what I'm saying? And I really wish people would start taking advantage of it too. But it's cool if they don't. It's cool if they don't. It's like, it's no rush, because one day it's gonna all pop in your head and it's gonna make sense, and you're gonna be like, oh man, yo, I can't believe I slept on that. I can't believe I slept on that. Like Bitcoin. That's how y'all gonna be feeling. Y'all gonna be like, man, yo, dang, if I had the opportunity to jump on that when it was that, that's how it is. Speaking of that, I have to it's, what my grandmother used to say, it's a poor frog that doesn't praise its own pond, right? So while I'm saying that, while I'm talking about all of this good stuff, look, y'all, if y'all really rock with me, Time Out, aka T Matrix, if you really rock with me as an artist, right, and you really want to know more about who I am, other than watching me on these lives, listen to my music. That's all you gotta do. If you listen to my music, like I give you so much inside of my music. I give y'all a lot of who I am. I put a lot of effort and attention and detail into my music. And so if you really rock with your boy, go over to Google Play and become a part of the exclusive community. The exclusive community, and download Iconic Legacy Experience. You go and download Iconic Legacy Experience. You check out the music, y'all. And when you over there checking out the music, you just might so happen to be able to run across, the secret free album, you know what I'm saying, to where, it might or might not, it may or may not have some celebrity features on that joint. You know what I'm saying? It may or may not, whatever. But if you like, if you like little golden nuggets or whatever, you like little surprises or whatever. And matter of fact, don't go check it out. If you don't want it, if you don't want that right there, don't go check it out. Don't go check it out. But everybody else that rock with your boy, y'all can go over to Google Play and download Iconic Legacy Experience. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, it's that investment, a $6 investment. Listen, for $6, I'm gonna tell you what all you're getting. This is only for the exclusive people. The exclusive people who actually push through and check this out. For that one time $6, what you getting is you have 28 songs. 28 songs by me and me and some other artists, right? And all of them songs is fire. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is for any newcomers that's just popping up. All of them songs fire, man. Like, not only do you get that secret free album. You know what I'm saying? And once you doggone, you know what? I don't even know. I shouldn't even say anymore. I ain't gonna say no more. But y'all, this one right here, man, I had to come up and I had to do this live today, man. Not what is premiere. I had to do it, man. I'm not gonna talk y'all ear off. Matter of fact, I'm not even gonna give you no music. If you want music, go over to Google Play and download a Iconic Legacy Experience, and become a part of the elite membership of Time Out supporters. You know what I'm saying? That's what we doing. That's how we doing it. Peace.